Okay, good morning. It is Friday, July 21st. The market is open. This is the second week of big earnings. We've had, just taking a look at this chart over the last week or so, we've had a drop down to the 20-day moving average. If I look at the 5-day, you'll be able to see somewhat of this drop. Everything is perspective though. At the end of the day, if we look at the monthly chart, oh, this looks different. Okay, it's up. You'll see that it is kind of going up, down, but the 20-day line is kind of trending up higher. If I look back again at let's go look at the 5-year, you'll see that it's still climbing, but the distance is growing wider. And maybe there's, let's see, what is this? 379 to 400, a 20-point move. So there isn't a lot more to go with regard to getting to the new all-time high. So that does make me a little cautious. Looking at my portfolio, I haven't managed to get it to the model as yet. My exposure is about 53%. Normally, people talk about having a 60-40 portfolio. So based on what I'm doing here, I'm probably about 7% off of that. However, one of my favorite books that I read in the beginning, The Perfect Speculator. And in this book, it talks about how to not lose as much. It talks about maybe only 30% of the time there's a trend up. And if we go back and take a look at this chart over the last year, I've said this before, that the time to really make a move was back in that January, February time frame. So maybe around here, we had some other chances around here, but the market has kind of really taken off. And monitoring it from my portfolio perspective, I don't want to take any more risk at this point. My preference would be to maybe wait until it drops a little further down here, or maybe down to the red. So for now, I'm in the market. I'm using TQQQ, which means every time QQQ goes up 1%, TQQQ goes up 3 times that to 3%. And it works the opposite direction as well. If it goes down, TQQQ falls 3 times as much. So for now, I'm going to take a pause. All I'm going to do is bring my portfolio over. All I'm going to do is, at this point, I have some cash here, about $424 of cash, that is earning no interest. Right now, TQQQ is $43. So I'll probably save some for about 3 positions. So maybe about, let's say, $120. The rest of it, I am just going to place into this money market fund that is making right now about, I believe it's about 5% or so. So I'm just going to play it safe and wait for the right opportunity for me to make an investment that is more in line, where the risk is more in line with what I want to take. Sometimes waiting is the best thing to do. So that's it for today. I hope everyone has a great weekend.